Alabama wins the SEC.
You said Florida real quick, and I just thought about the old ball coach, Spurrier.
Oh, Steve Spurrier.
Did you see the clip of him at the game?
Yeah, that's what I was bringing up.
He's shaking
his head.
The clips.
He did not like the interception.
He's like,
why are you throwing that?
Bring him back, coach.
Hey, I bet he could still do it, man.
Well, that was funny that they had the camera on him at that moment.
Yeah.
He's that guy is a legend.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
North or South Carolina. I mean, there's a program. I mean, he had a great coach in front of him at South Carolina, but boy, did he do some good there.
He did. So, Robert, what do you think about the Missouri Tigers this year?
I got them going 8-4 and winning their bowl game, so 9-4.
8-4, winning a bowl game, 9-4. All right, awesome.
Yep.
So who wins SEC?
Alabama, hands down.
Alabama.
They're playing Georgia.
Played Georgia in the championship.
Yep.
And then beat Georgia. That's the same thing I got. I got Georgia, Bama, with Bama winning in the SEC championship.
I'm gonna sport my good old buddy Bill Goldberg. Graduated from the University of Georgia. I don't know how the state of Oklahoma allowed him out of there, but I'm gonna go with Georgia.
You're gonna go with
going
Georgia.
long shot. I'm going long shot.
All right.
There you go.
I mean, Georgia's not necessarily a long shot. I mean,
but,
it's not impossible.
In people's brains, they are the long shot.
I mean, I think they're the only other team that could win that conference.
Yeah, I think they're definitely the only other team that can win the conference. And actually, if Georgia, not the ACC, but if they're in any other conference besides the SEC or the ACC, they're going to win the conference, right? They'll win Pac-12. They'd win Big Ten.
Yeah,
I mean Georgia.
But then they're a different team because you recruit differently based on your conference.
Well, take it easy. This is simple. I'm trying to keep this analogy really simple. We're going. You're taking it to the extreme.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. Georgia's really good.
So Mike Leach is your favorite college coach. You said that earlier.
It's my favorite.
What about when I become a college coach?
Then you're my favorite. You'll definitely be my favorite, especially if you give me free tickets to games.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Gary.
Okay.
Coach Gary. What's that? What is that? What are you doing?
Oh, he's got the Kansas poster. Yeah.
Yeah. If they played, I mean, okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the Big Ten, which is my favorite conference to sit down and watch on Saturdays. I watch a lot of Big Ten. If you can't tell, I'm an Iowa Hawkeyes fan. So that's one reason why I do watch a lot of Big Ten.
It literally this guy just gave you there's two reasons to dislike him. And he just gave you the second one, which is first is a Dallas
Gary.
Cowboys fan, and he lives in the 90s. And then now he's at Iowa. He's also an Iowa bowing down, taking a bow.
Hey,
now he's also an Iowa Hawkeyes fan, which means he lives. I don't know when they win championship in like the 1910s or I don't know before World War I.
Do me
did Iowa have any national championships? I bet they do.
Let's check it out.
1917.
Siri.
From.
Yeah, let's Google that. So why don't you go ahead with your pick while I'm looking this up?
Me?
Yeah.
Michigan. Harbaugh. This is it. This is the time. New offensive coordinator. Offense opens up this year. They have a good quarterback. They didn't open him up last year. They still kind of ran the super conservative style, which doesn't work anymore. It's time to air it out. It's time to throw the ball. You can run the ball too, but it's time to focus on throwing the ball and spreading that out. That's how you win. We already know Michigan's defense is going to be top 5, maybe even number 1. Ohio State is on a first-year coach.
Yes.
Coach Day.
And a lot of issues still kind of.
I got no love for Ohio State.
Yep.
I got no love for him. Even with Urban Meyer gone, I got no love for Ohio State.
Yeah, Ryan Day, I have heard that he's a good dude, good coach, but
all right,
I don't know.
He's an Urban Meyer guy, so he's an X in my book. So anyways, because I dislike Urban Meyer a lot.
Who's Gary got?
I tell him that to his face. Anyways,
Who's Gary got?
Who do I have?
You already know that.
So
Michigan's going to beat them.
You got Michigan. Do you have Iowa winning their side of the conference?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. I got Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. Okay.
It doesn't matter because it would either be Michigan or Ohio State. All those other schools just kind of have fun and play.
All right, so I'm going to go back to this first national championships. Claimed national titles, they have 4. Which, how many does Missouri have again? 0.
Is that in the 150 years of football?
This is in football.
What's the years on that?
In the 1921,
That's what I thought.
1956,
Okay,
1958, and 1960.
Okay.
They also have an unclaimed title in 1922.
How about
Told you.
leather helmets or helmets back in the 60s?
They have one division title in 2015, which I believe that was the year they ran into a guy named Saquon Barkley.
That's great.
From Penn State.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you still cry about that game. That's nightmares.
Saquon Barkley owned the Iowa defense.
I'm just gonna, we'll say this about the Iowa national championships. I'm willing to guess from the years that it took place, I wouldn't count them, and here's why I won't count them. I'm pretty sure it was all white people playing, and so I won't count that. No African Americans on the teams. I don't know if that counts anymore.
I don't know. So, Robert, who you got in the Big Ten?
Michigan beating Iowa in the championship game.
So you got Michigan, Iowa championship game, and Iowa wins.
No, Michigan wins.
No, Iowa wins.
What?
No. Yeah, you got Michigan winning.
Bring it on.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you being a homer?
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Jim. I'll go last.
All right.
Here we go. All right, Jim, what do you got?
All right. My buddy Zach Mackey, the voice of, he was my intern back about 4 years ago with the Chillicothe Mudcats, big Iowa guy, voice of the Hawkeye baseball program. Done a lot of stuff with the football program, graduated, but still was hired on by the university. Sent me a Iowa Hawkeye shirt. It's a black and gold one.
Whoa.
Very nice of him to do that, but he's probably going to have a recall on this because Michigan.
There you go. He's going to call. He's going to say, give me my shirt back, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's really good, too.
Don't send me a shirt.
He's a great play-by-play guy. Great play-by-play guy. But you know what?
You can always say
hey, let's get some baseball tickets, and let's take Midwest Mike's on the road. Let's do a home Iowa baseball game pregame.
We'll get her done.
Hey.
I can probably. He could probably throw
Iowa
in some
City
free.
For a night?
Hey,
I'll go to Iowa City for a night.
He'll probably throw in some free T-shirts. I'll wear mine. Austin, you gonna wear yours?
If I get free baseball tickets to go, I'm wearing an Iowa shirt, of course.
All right.
I'll act like the biggest Iowa fan there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Michigan.
Who's the kicker? I don't know.
Michigan.
Michigan.
I got Ohio State making the championship game. I have Iowa making the championship game. And Kirk Ferentz, in his experience, is going to outcoach Ryan Day, the young coach, and Iowa's winning the Big Ten. Boom. I said it.
I'm going to quote at Zach Mackey that you said that.
Do it.
And I'm going to make him listen to this. And
you can quote at Kirk Ferentz, too.
But you're probably going to have to be in my you're probably going to have to be in my corner to defend me whenever he comes after me because I chose
you picked Michigan.
I know.
So I don't know if I can defend you.
I did.
Hey, who else is on in Iowa's division?
Who's on the radar?
I'll tell you. You tell me who's in Iowa's division. I'll tell you who's gonna actually win that division.
Nebraska.
Nebraska's gonna win that division.
No, they're not.
Scott Frost is gonna take those guys up.
No way.
Get Nebraska, Michigan. No way.
No way.
When do they play, Gary?
Iowa, Nebraska, late November.
That's the game after Thanksgiving.
A little money on that. I'm waiting though. See how
game after
Nebraska
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the game after Thanksgiving, I think.
Have you got your tickets for
Friday
2020?
After Thanksgiving.
Right after Thanksgiving?
What?
Friday.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'll be busy that weekend coaching in a state championship. Coaching in a state championship that weekend. But if I'm not, maybe we get tickets and go up to Nebraska and go to the game.
Holy moly, that would be, yeah.
You got your tickets for 2020 Arkansas versus Missouri at Arrowhead?
Not yet, but that'd be fun to go to.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
By the way, I think we need to do a Midwest Mike's tailgate from that game. But anyway, we'll get into that later.
Hey, we can go live.
Do that.
We can go live.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll put the production truck and everything in the van, and we'll just do it.
Yeah,
but we got to wait a year.
So yeah, we'll check on that. But anyway, so I got Iowa winning the Big Ten. You guys all have Michigan, so I'm the only one.
Iowa doesn't even win their division, dude.
IOWA, baby. Iowa.
And this will be the
Penn
first
State's got a
time
chance.
Michigan will beat Ohio State since 2011.
Yeah, Harbaugh has not beat Ohio State.
No.
And
Well,
I
this
don't
year-
think he does again.
He will this year.
But
New
you guys
coach.
say he does.
It's not Urban Meyer no
Okay,
more, man.
official vote. Gary, what's the official vote
The official vote on what?
between the four of us?
Oh, you guys all picked Michigan.
So 3-1.
3-1, yeah. That's fine. I'll be the lone wolf.
You know what?
Actually, what
If-
other
if
teams are
I-
better than Iowa in that division? Wisconsin's better than Iowa.
Well, yeah.
Actually, Wisconsin does have the Kansas City connection.
Northwestern's better than Iowa.
Graham Mertz going to be starting at quarterback for Wisconsin.
Well,
He's going to beat you up and down the field.
I tell you what, Gary. If Iowa wins, you're going to get some. You're going to get treated good one night by all of us. We'll remember.
What?
Yeah.
We'll remember.
I'll have to treat him good? Yeah, or maybe.
So
You make him buy us food at your restaurant, which we can't name, right?
You can't name it. You can't name it because my boss won't give me any sponsorship money.
yeah,
so
he
no.
won't. Not even a little dollar.
It's a really good place.
And
but-
if Iowa wins, we're not taking our victory party there either, right?
Nope.
no.
All right, so moving on to the Big 12. We are in the heart of Big 12 country right here in Kansas City. Let's start with, Robert, you're a KU fan, Les Miles era.
Huge Kansas fan.
Who's
Been
holding
going-
that up? I'm
Been
not
going to
holding that
games since 1993.
Hold that up, Gary.
So,
Yeah, so why don't you talk a
Robert,
little
Hold
bit
that up.
about
Upside down. It's upside down.
about Les Miles and the beginning of the Les Miles era here this weekend.
KU will not have their best running back, Puka Williams. He's suspended again for domestic violence. Les Miles said it was not his
right.
terms for bringing him back, but he will let him play game 2. Last year, Puka Williams was the best running back in the Big 12. He only played 11 games and averaged almost 200 yards a game for KU. I haven't won in 4 games this year.
So you got him winning 4.
Yes. Won 4 games, and if I won't go like Desmond Howard and say they're going 6-6. Can't do that yet.
Okay.
They haven't won 4 games in 10 years, so
Yeah. All right, so 4 games. I think Kansas wins 3, so I'm a little less. A lot of people think just because Kansas hired Les Miles, he's got this magic dust he can sprinkle and make that team better. There's no magic dust. You got to get better players in there, and you can't do that in just a couple months.
I think it's his assistant coaches who'll get it done there. He's got a good talent, and Jeff Long said today on 810 that they've hired more coaches. They were 16 behind the number 1 team in the Big 12 for coaches. They're going back to the SEC, kind of hire more coaches.
Okay.
So they're up there in the middle now with more coaches on the staff. So I think that will help them out in the long run. And they've thrown about $17 million more into the football this year they have in the past few years.
Well, and the facilities too. Also, they've really upped the facilities there as well. So, it's going to be an interesting year.
Yeah, it will be. So who you got winning the Big 12?
I got the Red River shootout again, and I got Oklahoma beating Texas.
Oklahoma beating Texas in the championship game. So we'll get to see Oklahoma, Texas twice this fall.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma wins. They got the best quarterback in the nation, Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
I'm going OU 2-0.
You're going OU 2-0 in the Red River shootout.
Mm-hmm. And we need to go live from the Texas State Fair and get tickets for that game.
Okay, let's make it happen.
I've been. It's fun.
Clear
It is a
schedule,
fun
guys.
weekend.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I love Dallas. I love Dallas. I love
Hold on, you telling me I have to go to Dallas? Yeah. All right, sure.
Do we have to spend like the $100 to
date
take
on
a
that?
tour
What's
of Jerry's Palace? Are
what's
you
the
going to make
date?
us do that? I'm not doing that.
Oh, I've already toured it.
You're paying for us to tour it if we go.
Little known fact.
thanks,
Little
Gary.
known fact. I went on the first ever public tour of AT&T Stadium. It wasn't even AT&T Stadium yet. I went on first ever public tour.
the first ever legal tour?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I know about the other tour.
Yeah, the Texas Stadium tour was not legal. There were
cool,
signs
though.
saying
Cool. That was
you
cool.
can't come in here.
All
that was
right,
cool.
End of subject.
End of
We
subject.
don't want Gary
Yeah.
in trouble.
So,
He's a hardcore fan.
Oklahoma. Austin, who you got?
So I love OU. I also really like Texas too. I think their time's coming. The problem is OU recruits even better than Texas does, and OU also has Jalen Hurts. I don't have him as number 1 quarterback in the nation. I have Lawrence there, but Jalen Hurts is a really, really nice transfer.